Hello guys, how are you guys doing? It is PZCMS here with PZ Papa.
Hey.
We are doing the Crusader Thorns build that we are running with our riffs right now. Take it away.
What we're going to go ahead and do here is I'll walk through each of the inventory pieces, the skills, and what we're setting up right now, but I'm not going to do any in-depth as to why we're using these particular items. What we'd love to have you do is, if you want to know why we're using this particular item and the build as a whole, please go ahead and click on each of the additional links below, and that way you can actually see the breakdowns of why we're using these particular items. So let's go ahead and get started. What we're going to do with the sword is go ahead and use one of my favorites here, the Rainbow Sword or the Spectrum Sword. As you can see, we've got 3 topaz gems in there. We are doing a Thorns build. This build is all about Thorns. It's all about attack speed and as high a Thorns damage as we can get. So we're going to go ahead and start right there. The whole entire build is built on the Invoker set. We're going to use all 6 pieces of the Invoker set. We are not using a Ring of Royal Grandeur. We are actually building in all 6 pieces. So most of the pieces will slide in here, and we'll end up with an opening in our chest plate. We're going to use the Aquila Crisis here, and that way we're good there. When we get around here, we'll use the Traveler's Pledge, and we are using the full set of this and the Compass Rose. That way we have both of these items and gain all of the attributes along with this. For the shield, we're going to use the Votius Spiker, and we're going to bring up the rear here with the Justice Lantern as the other ring that we've got. We're going to go ahead and finish up the with belt-wise with the Angel Hair Braid. Okay. What we want to do in the other ones for gems here, we're going to use the Bane of the Stricken up here in the Traveler's Pledge. This would be the last space to use of that. The main thing that you want to make sure that you use is the Borelli's Chip, as far as the big stone that you're going to throw in here. You want to use in the Compass Rose or in any of these other ones, you want to use the Bane of the Trapped. Anytime that you've got an option to also go ahead and speed the cooldown up, you want to go ahead and do as much of that as possible. Okay? So let's go ahead and move over to skills. We're going to start with Punish. And for the rune, because you've got Angel Hairbraid, you actually get all of these runes down below it. And so pick whatever one you choose. That way you're good to go there. We're going to go ahead and use Concentration. And in Concentration, we're going to use Bed of Nails. We're going to go ahead and use the Steed Charge. And in the Steed Charge, our rune will be Spiked Barding. We're going to use Akarat's Champion. And with that goes along Prophet. We're going to go ahead and slide over to Provoke, and our setup will be with Cleanse. We're going to use Iron Skin, and we're going to have Reflective Skin as the rune that's there. As you can tell, most of these items you can start fairly early on, which is wonderful. When we get down to our passives, we're going to use Fervor. We're also going to use Iron Maiden. We're going to use Hold Your Ground. And for the last one, we're going to use Indestructible. For the items that you want to put into your Canias Cube, you'll use these 3. Inviolable Faith, the Belt of the Trove, and the Countless Julia's Cameo. But honestly, you could pick whatever you want in that last slot there. I just personally like that because I hate arcane damage, and it will rip you apart as we're going along. For Paragons, it's really built on strength in this build. As you've noticed, I've got nothing in Vitality or in Maximum Wrath. Wrath-wise, you're not using any, so it doesn't even matter to have this built up. But Speed and Strength are your 2 keys there. And then fill these out as you please. Know that you're really looking at reducing your costs of your reduction in this one and your attack speed in this one. That will be it for this particular build. As I said, please click on the links below. We actually break each of the items down and how they work together in the other videos so that you can see and really be able to dive into why we're doing what we're doing. Thank you very much.
See you guys next time. Bye.